Hey, who are you? What are you doing in Bill's backyard?
You don't like girls?
What is going on?
You don't know who I am, but I know where you live.
What?
Can I borrow some gas?
Damn it, Dale!
Wow. I actually remember I had to, they asked to scan my, like underneath my feet for a reference when I was at Kojima Production. Like, scanning your feet as well.
Give me a call or find me on them internets at www.
Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. The Earth, that's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever...
Consome, consome, consome panchi. Panchi genki, consome panchi.
かゆい水虫にシンピロエース。
しかも5合目まで乗り換えなしで行けるのです。
5合目まで行ってくれんだ。
Hello、こんにちは。どちらのお国の方ですか
？Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia.
一緒セイム
Yeah.
理由は何しに日本へ
Vacation.
おう、バケーション
Yeah. We're gonna try and see Mount Fuji today.
マウント富士行くの
行っておいでよ。
観光5日目これから富士山に行くんだって
And I wanted to try the food. Here, the food's amazing. So, fire ramen in Kyoto yesterday.
Fire ramen?
Yeah. Wanted to try the food. Here, the food's amazing.
ファイヤーって言うの
Fire ramen in Kyoto. No, they set us on fire. Yeah.
本当に燃える。
Wanted to try the food. Here, the food's amazing.
何これ
Fire ramen. No, they set us on fire. Yeah.
ラーメンからファイヤーネギだけサルラーメン燃えた油で香りがネギだけサルラーメン
Oh, yes, very good. Yeah, yeah, very good.
here now. I used to be over that way, and I'm not suicidal and have a cautious disposition towards hazards and accidents. I used to be over that way. Am I showing up on camera? Okay, it looks like I can see myself that way. Am I showing up on camera? Okay, it looks like
Oh my god.
I'll be right back. Take care. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? Okay. Have we done being taken for a ride now? There we go, now I think I got it. So delicious colors, it was far stupider than you were thinking. What was really going on was that I had the stream open in a desktop window. It was far stupider than you were thinking. And what was really going on was that it was capturing the audio streaming from that desktop window. But hey, we're gonna play Metal Gear Solid 4 now, on hard mode, with Eddie. While thinking about bullshit. How are they gonna be organizing these things? Act 1... Okay, these saves are from 2017. Longtime Bunny Hop fans will be able to identify my mental health by the state of the dates on the saves. Oh, what a cute baby boy you are. Is our audio good now? Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, so we're gonna cancel the load operation and begin a new game on Big Boss Hard mode. This feels a little dirty, but not horrifically dirty, because
You must be thinking.
we are blurring the line between
Sure is what I'm thinking. Well,
stretching the rules a bit, if you will. I was thinking of doing permadeath runs of the whole series, and so far it's been really fun. But I want it to be interesting and get some kind of state of hyper intense concentration or panic or some real indecisiveness over whatever options are available to me to make the games feel more like a puzzle game instead of a twitchy action game or a tunnel that you just hold the walk button through. And that's what it felt like on normal mode, so I decided to retry on hard mode and immediately noticed it was a lot harder and I died on the first fight. But I feel like I'm not committing to that. That doesn't feel like a commit. That felt like I was experimenting and finding the mode that I like. because I ultimately don't think I like normal and don't want to commit to a normal run. So I'm considering it me throwing away the normal run and starting a new hard run with a little bit of a preview demo. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call that when I die. That was just a preview demo, because we did make it, I remember what happened. We made it to the Advent Palace where that save was. There was a street with some pretty interesting things going on, and the things going on felt like tactical stealth puzzles, and all I was really doing was kind of going forward as slow as possible with the camo index as maxed out as possible, and it made it way too easy. There were a lot of interesting situations that I felt like I was missing out on because the difficulty was too low. And I would ultimately rather die from being in an interesting situation than spend hours upon hours having too easy of a situation. Which kind of sort of is what happened in Metal Gear Solid 3. But I think that came more from me knowing that game inside and out more than baseline difficulty being too easy. You walked for your life. I'm not gonna skip cutscenes once we get back to the tunnel that I left off at, which is after we meet Drebin and sneak through some streets full of chaotic battlefield action going on. I'm a little scared because they like to tease whether or not the things in this opening part of the game can actually kill you or not.
To make a weapon available for use, ready it by selecting weapons from...
The camera is also very highly sensitive, but as I recall from last time, that's the way I want it, so I just gotta get used to wanting it that way again. The sensitivity on the diagonals also isn't hitting that 100%. That's gonna be a little sticky to have to worry about. I've always wondered what's on the other side of the streets, but now is not the time to try and find out. Is this a bad idea? Can I jump out a window here? Yes, I can. I feel like I'm doing this way too fast. But I've always wondered if there's other things to do or other places to route my way through here with. No, go in. It's fine. Is there a Euro Extreme option in this game, actually? I wonder if that counted as a legitimate me getting spotted, or if it was just for show. Boy, oh boy, I sure hope I don't die stupid and early, because I think we're really going to be playing the game after this now. Even the, like, redemption arc praise of Metal Gear Solid 4 feels like some damning praise. Like, this game sucks so much, I love it so much. There's no auto-death on alert mode. I didn't even know that about Metal Gear Solid 4, and it already makes me feel intensely disappointed. Like, the real phantom pain begins here. George, do you like loud and weird music? Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay, so not 100% of the features in this game are bad, though, because that's pretty good. I didn't know that they Animal Crossing'd their voices when you fast forward through the codex. Okay, Octo Camo, that's important, right? Wind direction, is that important? Okay, we can zoom in. Alright, around this corner an APC and some soldiers are gonna splash down. I guess I technically just snuck in from the X. Although, there's so many cutscenes blocking off all these areas, that did not feel like one big area at all. It feels like you're just loading in one tiny tunnel, one after another. Okay, I also gotta remember that if I do get in trouble and need to run and hide, there's a dumpster back there at the very beginning. There's some noodles on the pathway to the left, and I need to decide if they are worth getting or not. I think it's just not worth going in a full semicircle route to the left of the street here. I think I should get the noodles and then come back the way I came and go through the building this way. It seems safer this way. I don't ever remember getting any good advice from Otacon on how to destroy one of those things. Can the Molotovs take it out if you, like...
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no...
No, that's wrong.
Got it?
I think that's also wrong. If you get into a fight, it can, clear soldiers away from other distracting points, right? Like, if I shot this guy in the head, it would cause an alert mode. Reinforcements would actually come in and try to sweep me out, so I don't think they're gonna think that receiving gunfire from me is gonna count as the same kind of fight they were having against the militia that just got gunned down by the APC. The APC can spot me, I remember. Oh yeah, no, this is the tactical puzzle stuff. I can just walk across the street and get what I want. I can just go to the cabinet and get noodles out of it, but I have to go slow and crawl. Oh no, do they have a route that I need to time into? I'm at 75% at a full speed belly crawl. Is this guy gonna go forwards? Yeah, if I start moving diagonally, Snake slows down and it freaks me out. Let's get new camo. Okay. Just don't fight the good guys. Yeah, Otacon. In this war, neither side is your enemy. Just make sure not to fight the good guys and make sure to fight the bad guys. But neither side's your enemy, apparently. Noodles! These restore a shitload of health in a, confident... Oh no.
Someone there?
No one's there. I don't think the cardboard box is gonna help me either. Okay, maybe I can box up by the window and see if the ATV is looking at me or not. The ATV, whatever that thing is. The APC. And, maybe I can dash out the window just before they come in. And if the APC is covering the angle and I can't dash out, maybe I can box up and CQC them when they come close to investigate. Noodles, that's going to be important. The compress is going to be important. The SIGs might even be important. The stun knife is probably going to be a lot more useful than the AK. Okay, let's get by the window and get the box ready.
Better check it out.
I can hear it.
Huh?
How does he check the box instead of the locker? I'm trying! What happened? I was it just feels like my controller's going wacky on the one moment where I need it. Okay, are we... No, we're not good. Are those noodles worth it? Why did he not roll? God, come on! Okay. When Snake is moving diagonally, he's slightly slower, and that screws up whether or not he rolls. Oh wow, we are getting health back pretty fast. It turns out that all those mistakes I just made... Whoa, that guy's going! Okay. We're gonna slowly crawl back into the more reliable hidey hole. No!
Something just... Who's there?
They're gonna go back home, right?
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Wait, why are we back in a caution phase? Did I walk too fast?
This is HQ.
We're under attack.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
It's the enemy.
Oh yeah, the knife has a non-lethal electric charge.
This is HQ.
All clear.
Ah! Oh my god, the same thing happened last time, and that's what got me killed last time. Is it my walking speed? I guess that would be it. That would be the only... Seems by process of elimination there's nothing else that would qualify. Now how am I getting out of this one? Okay, R2 does the static shock attack.
Use extra caution.
Also, did that corpse just disappear? Yes, yes it did. Who authorized this Metal Gear Tuesday? It was the Secretary of Metal Gears. It was the President of Metal Gear. The Director of the Metal Gear Department.
This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Oh, we get finer control of the box peeking than ever. So many different layers of gradation to the movement there. Oh, but do we lose our threat circle? Wait, why did we lose our threat circle? Okay, so R1 is stab, R2 is taser. Useful. Haha, I used the threat wheel for that guy. There might be some items for me to find on the other side of this room. Yeah.
going on? Ah! Did you just hear footsteps?
Oh boy, here we go again.
We better investigate.
See if I can get the CQC controls better this time at least. Also wondering if regular old camo might be better than the box.
Huh? A box? Box?
Alright, I'm gonna unequip the box and then start mashing and holding the CQC button, R1. I can't unequip the box, that's what's going on. I'm locked into an animation here. Okay, I'm just gonna mash the CQC button, R1. It worked. I didn't get a clear look at what even happened, but I also think there should be some friendly fire with that grenade that just got thrown in my position. Where do I go to hide in this corner I'm really backed into? You heard one shot.
You okay? What's wrong?
How do I know if he's unconscious or not? Okay, he's unconscious. Good.
All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Who's that?
I should have magazines, right? No, I do not.
No one here after all. Ah! It's the enemy!
Wow. Did that count as a real alert phase? Yes, yes it did. Wow. Ah!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
This sucks. I have 4 bullets left. Oh my god. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be feeling right now. Oh wait, it's still going, it's still going. I thought there was a minute. Ugh. This 4 bullet limit is really putting a squeeze on
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll.
how much I feel like I can relax and screw around here and make mistakes. I love that it considers the Playboy to be a weapon. I wonder if I could have searched the militia corpses for ammo. Oh boy, white phosphorus grenade. That counts as ammo of a kind. Oh, it's ID locked. Oops. Man, what is this business with his back pain? This feels like it might give me away. Yeah, they have. So, stress is something that we want to be low, right? Definitely not high, right? I'm thinking about finding whatever guards are activating the noise ring and, either taking them out one by one or just getting a good clean look at them one by one, and also assuming that I'm just kind of safe to move around if there is no threat ring. Haha! Okay, maybe there's a way to get him looking at this back wall if I let myself get partially spotted right at the back wall. Or he'll turn his back and walk away. Will that give me an opportunity to nab him, or will someone else see me and ruin the fun? Who actually, unironically, was that? Because I did not see who spotted me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might be time to use those 4 bullets. Go faster, Snake. I'm sorry for using the diagonal so much. They're not gonna follow me to the lockers, right? One of those lockers is occupied with a, like, permanently incapacitated guard. Hey, this might actually be a good little diversion. I think I have a clean, easy, despite what the threat ring is saying. That's data from downstairs. Good to have it up here, I guess. What the fuck? Oh no. I thought I was safe up here. I was definitely not safe. One more. There's only one more. I've eaten shit at just about every combat encounter in this whole game so far. And I'm kind of enjoying it. That's what I want. Go! So there was a staircase leading up here that I forgot about. That I was just very cockily ignoring while talking about how the data on the threat ring is probably nothing to worry about. The thing called the threat ring. If I time things up, I can dash about real sneaky, but you gotta pay attention to the data on your threat ring. No, don't go that! That's not what I wanted! I thought I just saw a guy come up! Okay, I need to... There, I need to peek over the thing. I pressed the triangle button because that's like the peek over the wall button. But I guess that's the also step over the cover button too. Sometimes. Jump, jump. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh, that's just 2 guys, but the shadows had me fooled. Is it worth going down there and looking for supplies? The stakes are higher, but that means so are the rewards. If there's a ration down there, I really need it. I think I can wait for the timer to deplete before attempting it. It's this guy to Snake's upper left on the threat ring. The noise ring, is that what it's called? Alright, let's wait 10 seconds before going down the ladder. I think...
HQ. This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume position.
Alright. We have no stress. The psyche meter is at a minimum, but it is filling up. Stress and psyche, I guess, are different, and that's different from your old man back pain meter, which is, I guess, a hidden meter. Alright, now I'm checking for items. Oh, come on! I swear I did not see these guys on the noise ring on my way down. I was looking at that noise ring. Really didn't want to make mistakes.
There's nobody here. Nobody here.
Well, I guess one lesson learned is that you shouldn't over-rely on the noise ring. Oh! I didn't even see that thing right in front of me. Okay. Yeah, noise ring was misleadingly dark. Depending on the HDR of the screen, it's pretty easy to lose track of what it's trying to tell you. Am I good to grab this guy and move on? Why do I think... Okay, I thought that was a guy, but it was just a piece of rubble. That's a guy. This seems like so many more PMC guys than last time. Okay, so This is the first time I felt a tactical puzzle situation on the normal mode playthrough. You gotta use the drone robot to shock the PMC guys and help out the militia guys.
Snake.
The game has opened up. We have a lot more decisions to think through now. Oh, and that ammo problem that I had is now thankfully relieved. Oh, that feels good. There's pacing now. Okay, why does your camo index turn blue sometimes?
The Mark II is more than just a communications terminal. It's got a lot of other functions as well. Try taking it for a spin. See for yourself what it can do.
Are there extra guys now on hard mode? I don't remember shocking these guys in particular. There were some different guys. Ah!
About to send the Mark II out of range. Watch out!
Okay, and the last piece of this tactical puzzle was this APC here. Oh, which looks bigger and scarier now, too.
If you need to maintain control, select the Mark II again from the item window.
I didn't know this was here. This might be useful. Should I really just go back to the APC and try to explode it somehow? Good thing the Metal Gear Mark II magically appears in Snake's pockets whenever needed. How come they don't do anything about it? Oh.
Snake, be more careful with the Mark II.
I can't control it.
Whoa!
Who's shooting it?
Keep abusing the Mark II like that.
Okay, I think I read a comment or something.
Snake, you're about to send the Mark II out of range. Watch out!
Is it the APC shooting it?
Whoa! Snake, you've got to be more careful with the Mark II. It's gonna break if it keeps taking damage like that.
So I think there's an RPG around here somewhere. Assault rifle. How do you zoom in? I bet it's D-pad. Yeah, it's D-pad. Oh, look! A little nook. This is a safer route that makes a lot more sense than the one I was using, but I still don't see an RPG around here. Aha! Okay.
Got my back?
Now, if we can get behind the APC, we might be able to take it out with the RPG. So did more guys spawn in? I'm gonna try going around its left and hitting it nice and clear from the back with enough distance for my own safety. Yeah. Still nervous to do that. Did that get it? Yeah, I got it. Hooray. Victory.
Got my back?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I didn't know there was more. Should I be staying around for this? What's the result? What's the point? Okay, can I use that ammo? Yes, thank the Lord. So, are they gaining ground? There's another APC, though. I don't have an RPG for it.
What's up with you?
I'm really curious to see what... He loves me! Really curious to see what happens if you go all the way with these guys, but I'm gonna need another RPG round. Where would it be? I wonder if I can smash open these weapon boxes for extra RPG ammo or not. So am I creating a Call of Duty Modern Warfare scripted situation where unlimited guys spawn in until whatever particular piece of military hardware is blown up to clear the path for them? Do I actually have to worry that much about them gunning down all these guys with the APC, or am I allowed to let them die because more will just be respawning? Oh yeah, maybe I can catch the APC's attention while one of them RPGs it?
Understood. You may proceed.
No, look at me, not them. Yeah, yeah. It's fine, I'll just crouch for a while.
You may proceed.
No, he just looked away from me and shot down one of the militia guys. Okay, if I were an RPG rocket, where would I be? I'm feeling a little nervous about my health. Aha, lockers. In Metal Gear games, sometimes RPG rockets are inside of lockers. Oh, that was just a ration. More lockers. I was checking to see if anyone knows where another rocket might be. I sure am interested in destroying the other APC and helping my unwitting allies come up with a better strategy here, because it looks like they're still not very interested in, like, taking some turns or sticking to a different game plan there. There's things on the roof. Yeah, okay, I remember getting to the roof of this area somehow. There's some stairs. We have noodles, but no rockets. Aha! Rocket! Now where would a clean shot be? I guess it is worth going all the way back to the beginning. I'm gonna test to see if less weight on Snake's shoulders means faster health regen. I don't know. Now's not a great time to really be testing it either. Let me just go shoot this APC and test it while more... test it under safer circumstances with less dead soldiers. Should we be going for the treads this time, under the wheelhouse? Okay, here goes. I just don't think I can get behind it this time. And I don't know if I can get on top of it. And I don't want to risk losing any of my progress by loading into another map. Maybe there's something this way? No. Alright, we're going for wheels. We're gonna try to shoot it under the wheels. Put distance. I got it. Now what? What was the point of doing it? We did it, but what is it? And who are we?
Here. Hey,
Oh, whoops. Okay. That was not what I intended. But, like, do I get anything back in return? Or should I not know yet? Will that spoil things for later? Because I'm about to go to their hideout. Maybe they'll give me a bunch of RPGs when I'm at their hideout. I was hoping that they'd give me a bunch of, like, ammo and money or something. I don't know, some pats on the back, a hug.
Oh, it was you.
Is there like a guy I gotta talk to or something? Huh. I guess we're good. I wonder when's gonna be a good opportunity to get on the floor and heal up some health. What a sentence. I wanted to test if it was any faster or slower. So, let me... Is there some way to measure time? 1958, 27, 28. There is. There's a time code in the, Sunny camera there. Okay, so we're going to be reading at 38, 39, 40 seconds. And let's see how long it takes to get 1/2 of 1 notch of psyche at my current... There, part of the health. 40 seconds, 53. That was 13 seconds. Okay, now if I load his pockets up with the heaviest things on the list here... And remind myself that it was 13 seconds to gain half a chunk. They have them divided up in quarts or something. 13. When we get to the next chunk, I'm gonna start a new time. 13. Wow. Okay, the Sunny cam's at 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 to what? What's it gonna be? I'm guessing they cut off at 60. 45, boom. 45, 59, 60. Okay, that was 15. About the same. Slightly, very slightly slower, but not nearly enough to make a decisive difference. So what would the gameplay consequence be then of gunking up the menus with stuff you don't need? Because in Metal Gear Solid 3 it affects your health refill speed. That might not be the case here. What does this do again? Alright, what does it do? What does the game logic do? Can I scroll faster? Completely restores life, partly restores psyche. Psyche restoration increases in hot environments.
the solid eye to night vision mode.
Okay, we learned last time that if I search the bodies, if I pick the bodies up and put them back down, I'm liable to, they love me, yeah! I'm liable to get in trouble. But they don't mind me taking their rations. Right? Yeah, he didn't care. He was pretty far, though. I think this Metal Gear also begins the Kojima game tradition, more so than a Metal Gear tradition, of the product placement items being the most powerful healing items in the game. I wonder how feasible this is if you don't have them on your side. I think there's a fork in the path I missed a little while ago. Yeah. I can see it on the map. This thing. This is where I got in so much trouble last time. Oh boy, my favorites! Militia disguise? Is there a PMC disguise you can get later? That would be useful. Oh, that's so many RPGs. Also, I must have missed something. Is it worth going back? No. No, it is not. Oh, man. Now, I totally remember triggering some kind of completely accidental alert phase last time that almost felt like some kind of bullshit. This time nothing went wrong. It was a clean sweep of a lot of useful items. Is the plan to do a complete permadeath run of every MGS game? Yes! With the exception of Ghost Babel. We missed our chance on that one. Oh, and with the inclusion of Metal Gear Rising. Gotta mention that one, because it doesn't technically count as a Metal Gear Solid game, but it definitely should count in the playthroughs of these things. So that means that after this, we're going to be going in release order. We're going to be doing Peace Walker next. And then Rising, and then Ground Zeroes, and then the Phantom Pain, and we're not counting Metal Gear Survive.
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all...
We might get around to doing Police Knots one of these Metal Gear Mondays. Oh, look at how good his disguise looks in the cutscene. I should wear this disguise before all the cutscenes. But it's totally useless for actual gameplay purposes, right? Alright, we're gonna skip and go on. We're close to the part that got me to give up normal mode.
So, we ready to...
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight through.
Oops. That was not a lot of fall damage. Wow. In other situations in Metal Gear Solid games, that would have been a really, really bad situation. Jesus Christ.
Careful, Snake. The walls could could come down any second.
Oh, I wanted to take their ammo. So wait, can I, like, help the militia gain ground by shooting this guy? No, they're just gonna keep coming. So I thought this was a compress? Yeah, full compress. So let's take one of those and then pick it up. I also need to remember how to get out of here. Is this it? Do we finally get get to watch the poop cutscene? No! Oh, thank you. That map is not useful.
You've been this way before.
Otacon, are you making fun of me because I'm old? That's definitely not the first time this is gonna happen.
I don't think that's the right direction.
It's very disorienting, Otacon. Thank you! Wow. The App Store is open.
The solidized night vision mode may expose enemy footprints.
Are they just gonna show the big obvious?
Climb up that ledge and keep going.
Yes, yes. They're patronizing me. Every single footstep of the way needs to be...
Watch out. The footing's pretty narrow there. You'll have to press against the wall to get past.
Is this what I was missing? I think that was what I was missing.
Jump over.
Otacon can be kind of an asshole. I think now I should take the militia disguise off.
Which way to go? Snake, you're about to send the Mark II out of range. Watch out!
Oh my god.
rendezvous point is just up ahead. Back me up. Roger that. Okay. Let's get out of here. Move.
Snake, watch out. That area is covered by PMC snipers. Boy, this is gonna be tough. If only you could find a route that takes you behind them, avoids them altogether.
Was that the solution? Just point and click on the snipers? I wasn't even tempted to RPG the windows. Oh, hey! Got a first-person mode. Oh, they don't like the Metal Gear Mark II! Okay. That would, explain some of these weird alert phases I was getting.
Watch out!
Where's that APC? I wonder if I should shoot it just to be thorough. Shoot it with an RPG, I mean. Is that a bad guy? Yes, yes it is. Yeah. But what am I gaining for that? I guess it's nice to collect the items with peace of mind, but more importantly, I think I felt safer doing that than trying to sneak around. On hard mode with Permadeath, where I'm having to weigh a decision like that with a lot more consequences, it felt like that was where the game design was steering me towards as a playstyle more than whatever I was doing last week that wasn't working. Yeah, they do... Huh? They do want you doing some guerrilla fighting, shooting, scooting with guys. Hang on, I need to think about unlocking some of these. I think the stun grenade's going to be the most useful thing to get me out of this situation, and then I'll CQC them while they're stunned.
Get down!
Oh, this works too. Oh, this is funny. I wonder how come they didn't hear me coming. Dun 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 dun. Wait, who's left? Who didn't I get? Okay, there's a guy.
Take him out!
I'm surprised I haven't been hearing this alert music more often. This is interesting. I feel like I have reinforcements. The bad guys do not. Are those bad guys? It's hard to tell sometimes. Yes, those are bad guys. Oof. Oh, that was... Ow! Oh, okay. I might be getting a little too cocky here. So this guy's gonna be bait for the next people who spawn. Truly like a Call of Duty game, though. One of the, Oh my god! I'll take that. I will take that. Utter carelessness. A certain sort of, like, blasé carelessness that set in when I started shooting a bunch of guys and realizing how very trigger happy this run was going to go. I was in the middle of talking about how, like a Call of Duty game, figuring out the things that make the spawn triggers for soldiers to come in off stage was strange. Seemingly arbitrary. You take out the snipers, you blow up the APCs. What other tricks did they have in the books? I don't know how freeform or non-linear those script triggers, that's what you call them, right? Were necessarily feeling. That's a bummer. I feel like I really didn't get to see much of Metal Gear Solid 4, and I died at a very unopportune moment where I wasn't really thinking. This is the second time, though, during all of the runs we've done so far where I've died to something that is the basic ordinary combat in the game, and not a boss or a environmental trap hazard sort of thing. I'm wondering if I should load up an old save and just dick around and experiment, but I think all my old saves are on normal mode, and I'm not really going to feel the magic. But it seems like in order to really feel the magic of Metal Gear Solid 4, I, myself, would have to play on normal mode, because that was significantly more gratifying, or on hard mode, because that was significantly more gratifying than normal. And as a matter of fact, I made it almost as far as I did on normal. On normal, I just kind of gave up after getting to the hotel where you fight the geckos. Okay, are they called the geckos or are they called the frogs? Whatever. Hot lady babes in wearing black latex like in the Matrix who shoot you with big guns. I don't even remember what was special about them. What is special about the frog unit? I remember them being jumpy and having a lot of armor. The game's dialogue made a big deal about the frogs. I think they have their own special theme music, but I don't remember, like a lot of the enemy designs in this game, I don't remember what is special about them. Like, what's their power? Anyways, that's the run. There goes... No, that was not a test run. That was the real run. Spoke too soon. Permadeath. Did anyone else see that dead guy splayed out like a starfish? These guys really do be celebrating over every square foot of land. Game still seems kind of easy, and that's where you spoke too soon. So it seems like you're supposed to hide within the ranks of the militia, fighting a battle, and I don't really know how well it works with Metal Gear Solid's control scheme and sensibilities. The camera also feels like it's just way too close to our character for feeling like we're exercising control over the actions of such a wide space of territory. Trying to visualize what the game would look like from an overhead camera pulled out a little bit farther from the top down is still an absolute mess, though, because so much of the aiming is reliant on locational specific damage and pre-shooting on enemies before walking into them. A lot of moving and shooting in this Metal Gear to play with that kind of play style that would not be possible in the other games. I'm going to dick around with loading up the save with the frogs, but we're not going to commit to it. There's a chance that I may never die on this normal save, and I'm going to consider my official, real, solid stab at the permadeath of Metal Gear Solid 4 being that hard mode run that ended just there. Okay, I think it was Advent Palace. Yeah. It was also entertaining getting a refresher on the lore. But if I die on this run, I'm not picking it back up next week. Next week we're going to Peace Walker. I just didn't know if I wanted to, Oh, look at that. We get more rations. I just don't know if I wanted to start Peace Walker this week. Because we did get to keep going for about 2.5 solid hours. Oh, I also remember some more confusing Half-Life environmental navigational challenges. This kind of situation where there's mines lying around a building seems like the kind of situation where you would definitely want to send the drone first, so let's do that. Oh yay, the stuff it picks up does get put back in your inventory. I don't want to hit those tripwires because I'm worried it might game me over. Oof.
Whoa! You can't keep abusing the Mark II like that!
What a nice little hop. Okay, I guess that's my way forward. What does the Mark II look like on the map? I'm just gonna keep going upstairs. Whatever was available on the ground in that area is not interesting enough to justify the extra brain cells required to navigate a blown-up video game building. Ooh. Never mind. That's tempting. Maybe I spoke too soon again. Oof. That did very little damage.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your vicinity.
You don't say.
It's a bomb that uses an infrared sensor as a detonation trigger. It's a remote control device, and I'm detecting slight traces of volatile sleep gas. Trigger it, and you'll be knocked out, so be careful.
That didn't get me to the useful goodie stash. Oh, come on.
I'm picking up a faint radio signal from that thing. I'm guessing it might be transmitting its operating status in real time. I'd leave those sensors alone if I were you.
But there's something on the other side. I saw it from up above earlier. No, that's not what I wanted him to do. Yeah. I gotta be as sneaky as possible as I infiltrate my way through the enemy territory here. I have no idea what could be in the next room at all. No idea whatsoever. I guess we're gonna be doing more lore refreshing from here on out than testing gameplay systems and weighing the difficulty balance of them all.
Drop your weapon! All right. Here.
You're such a good boy.
Easy now. Don't move.
Oh, we get... Oh, I missed it.
Rookie. Careful, I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet. How the hell did you ever survive 10 years?
Don't move! CQC. Real big boss, huh? Lower your weapon! Slowly now. I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
Fox.
Snake?
What an incredibly... eye-rollingly, quote-unquote, ironic repetition of how they first met, right? It's like... I can't imagine what it would be like to get genuine thrills out of... I guess I can, and
They don't know the cause.
guess I just need to imagine what it's like being a teenager.
Oh my god.
Yeah, getting real thrills from everything in Metal Gear Solid 4 repeating or referencing some earlier moment from an earlier Metal Gear Solid game is something that I found to be a kind of an eye roller on my first playthrough, and I think that means I'm never really gonna fully understand. Oh, Snake, you're so old and lame now.
Commander!
This cutscene had no riz.
Sorry.
This is Rat Patrol Team 01.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 has no riz somehow.
PMC activity.
See, look at how not cool that looks.
Now rats.
That looked so terribly non-charismatic, right? I don't think it's supposed to, though. Mei Ling does something similar later on in the game that looks really weird and strange, and I think they thought it looked cool when they were making the game. I think they might have thought that that scene with them striking the Super Sentai poses, I thought they thought that looked cool. I don't think it looks cool as they think it looks, though. Oh, I got a flashback for Johnny's diarrhea. Oh, I missed it. We're not gonna get those diarrhea points. We missed a few diarrhea points during this run. I almost wish we played it like that, Sulfurant. It was really funny playing this as my first MGS game. I understood none of the constant references.
She doesn't look like a...
You can tell a lot of spiteful love. Right, yeah, that's... She thinks you're old and lame, and she's gonna get married to the poopy toilet man. And I just missed another L1. I feel like I'm not... Like L1 is not grabbing my eyes like R1 does. Something about it being in the left of the frame instead of the right of the frame has my eyeballs' muscle memory not looking at that part of the screen.
Let's add our radio man and
I think the color scheme too of the L1 prompts is also blending into the background elements more with lower contrast than the button prompt for R1 in Metal Gear Solid 3.
finally... Johnny.
It's kind of like live action anime, it just doesn't work. It's hard to explain why, it's an uncanny valley thing, but the graphics of this fidelity with this style of character design, everyone just looks weird. And not as cool as the character designers think they look. Something about how much confidence they have for how poorly they pull it off is kind of funny.
Someone taught me well. A certain legendary hero who suddenly disappeared. You quit the unit. Me? Huh. I never gave up. Or on Foxhound. Back then, I just wanted you to accept me. I wanted you to turn around. See who I was.
This conversation also seems somewhat out of character.
Pass behind. I'm done playing little love games.
She's bullying him and marrying Poop Guy instead.
So.
And he's not even really doing anything about it. He's just sandbagging it.
The PMCs.
The kind of silence he is, like, giving her is the kind of acknowledgement that she's probably right.
I'm only here because the UN wants me to assess the impact and effects of PMCs on...
She bullies him and marries the Poop Guy, and he doesn't even argue about it.
Enough for a retired nut like me.
I know he's plotting.
Girl, I've got a husband and a kid. I don't have time for this.
There's no way he'll succeed.
How can you be so sure?
Is that why David Hayter got kicked off the series after this game? Wait, no, because he was in Peace Walker. David Hayter didn't like how she got married to Solid Poop.
Soldier has been fully ID tagged with nanomachines injected into their... The nanomachines keep track of the soldiers and their real-time personal data 24 hours a day. They monitor each man's position, movement speed, reserve ammo, firing accuracy, wounds, rations...
Look at how cool they're making this all look.
Sweat secreted, heart rate, blood pressure and sugar levels, oxygen. All the data gathered on body condition, on sensory organ data showing pain and fear, data on every internal response within the body. All of it is collected by an AI at the system's core. This data is monitored at HQ to enable command to make quicker, more precise, more rational decisions. It also enables crisis management.
I think I just heard the voice actress take a breath in the middle of a particularly demanding line.
By PMCs, even police...
It's liquid poop. Oh, Black Obsidian. These are called Shinkawa theaters. Because, this is an actual Okay, this was translated by some translator, but the Japanese words they actually used in the studio are translatable to something like that. Shinkawa Theater. It's a theater of concept art by the Yoji Shinkawa guy. Therefore, it's a Shinkawa theater.
Making teamwork a lot smoother. And that's not all the system does for us. It's also a security guarantee against the PMCs.
Security guarantee.
That's right. The PMCs are combat groups.
Was Johnny's dad Big Poop? No. His dad was the Poop. Until the Poop's protege killed him and became the Big Poop. Oh, I'm cracking myself up with this stuff, and it's far too stupid for me to be doing that.
To keep these things in check, they ensured that no one can use firearms or military vehicles without the proper system ID. It's true for every piece of equipment out there. So even if the PMCs tried to mount a terrorist attack or coup d'etat, their weapons and equipment would automatically be locked out.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. And I'll be right back in a few seconds. I know what's gonna happen, and this cutscene is just gonna keep playing. I won't miss anything. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
By getting the nanomachines out of each soldier's body, they'd be losing their IDs in the process, so they couldn't use their weapons.
And the Patriots are behind this.
Lalilulelo. What are you talking about?
Never mind. So this system is foolproof, huh?
Completely. They call it SOP.
Sons of the Patriots.
The AI that controls it is a tightly guarded secret, both at Arms Tech Security, where it was developed, and at the Pentagon. There's no way a third party could get control of it.
I just met a guy who said he can launder ID guns. The system does have holes.
There can't be more than a few hundred of those gun launderers. It's just a grassroots movement. It's not like they can affect the entire PMC war machine. Anyway, Liquid would have had to register as a PMC in the system to assemble an army that massive. His PMCs might even exceed the US military in terms of numbers, but as long as they're registered, their soldiers' activities are constantly being monitored. So long as the US responds immediately when Liquid makes his move, we can take them down by force.
By force, huh?
When RSOC heard of the plan,
Bless you.
they sent us to sniff out the PMCs. Even with this SOP keeping an eye on things, there are always trouble spots to deal with in the field. Disorderly conduct, disobeying orders, contract violations.
Ooh.
We act as backup for the system by monitoring the soldiers. PMC inspections are always carried out on the battlefield. That's why we're authorized to carry and use weapons. We've lost 5 inspection teams in the past few months alone. They were all undercover.
Considering what she's gone through, it's also surprising that Meryl's not more skeptical.
We'd be exterminated like rats.
Are we, like, forgetting that...
We've been mingling with the PMCs, and after 3 months of searching God knows...
that her experience with the military-industrial complex has definitely been a negative one? Like, extremely negative?
When we reported that we'd found Liquid, our superiors ordered us to provide the UN investigators with intel. But I didn't know it'd be you.
Didn't the Colonel tell you he was sending me?
Colonel? Don't tell me it's Campbell.
Yeah.
He put you up to this?
You didn't know.
You gotta be kidding. You expect me to work with my uncle?
Meryl.
This is bullshit. He's not my father.
So, you knew.
Oh, Eddie. Itty.
Little violation of the need to.
Itty. She's fighting her own war.
You're still calling him Colonel.
He's your father.
As far as I'm concerned, we're still uncle and niece. I will never forgive that womanizing piece of shit.
Meryl.
He, remarried.
Really?
Snake seemed so interested.
It's as if he's given up on making up with his own daughter. Men. Selfish, egotistical pigs.
Commander.
What is it?
There's 20 of them. And they're not from that PMC praying mantis either. It's the frog.
His private troops.
Oh crap. This is not good.
Why is his suit skin colored? I guess I just happened to octo camo onto some particularly fleshy
You might have seen the reflection off my
brick.
Whoa, wait. Hang on. You guys think it was my fault? Oh, no. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I swear. It wasn't my fault. Oh, man. Oh, look,
Dumbass. We're moving out.
Meryl, where's Liquid?
At a camp up ahead. I'll fill you in later. If we're still alive.
Come on up here. Eddie, we gotta help the Poopy Man break out of jail. We gotta help the Poopy Man break out of frog jail. Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie. It's also weird how sometimes the frame rate of the cutscenes, I think, actually is unlocked to go all the way to 60. And the frame rate of the game maybe as well. Because every now and then when the camera's looking at the sky and you see like 3 character models just do a flip in front of the sky for maybe 8 frames, those frames are gloriously coming at you for 60 all of a sudden. And they are not for the rest of the whole game. And it's very jarring. I think it's a case where we're advocating for some kind of cap would have been the better call, because when the frame rate gets that high, I think it pretty much only happens either in cutscenes, when there's nothing on the camera, or if you're looking at the floor or the sky in the game. I'm gonna test it out actually. See if the... Oh wait, I might need to shoot bad guys first. Oh, that's good, they got him. Wait, is my controller? My controller turned off during the cutscene because it was so long. Alright, there were supposed to be 20 of them. I think we just got like 6, so they're dropping like flies. Let's make that 8. What are we at now? 9? That's 50% of them. 10 out of 20 down.
What the hell you doing?
Wait, am I supposed to be leading the charge? I'm not supposed to be, but we're going to be because this is normal mode. And normal mode is really, really easy. Okay, let's RPG them. They're across the hallway. And on normal mode, I can just dick around and have fun. The grenades might be useful. Let's go ahead and unlock that P90, why don't you? And just absolutely unload on everyone in here, but with first with an RPG across the hallway. Meryl. Boom. Oh, did they jump out of the way of some of those? Anyways, what are we at now? 11? $12, 13. We're gonna hit 20 pretty soon. $14. Is that a bad guy? Where are we at? 13, 14. Get ready, guys. Nice moves. Alright, we're definitely at 20. We have absolutely killed at least 20. Like they said in the cutscene. It said sold P90 in the corner of the screen, but I thought it said solid poo. It took me a few frames to visually process that information, and for the first couple frames, I could have sworn it said solid poo. Look at her walk cycle. Some very intense strafing. Okay, give me a minute. I'm sorry. I wanted to have fun. It's normal mode. I don't gotta think of this as a tactical puzzle. We're just pointing and clicking our problems away. Poop. Stinky. You just called him Stinky. Oh, hey, I got... Oh, I don't got grenades right now. I'm just pointing and clicking. They're complimenting me for nothing. Is anyone keeping count of how many bad guys we've killed? Oh, hello. Did not see you there. Let me take out my close quarters weapons. Like, let's give you this one. See what that does. Yeah. Right, okay, what is the deal with these guys? They're hot babes. They jump, they stick on walls. Is that why they're called frogs? If they jump around and stick on walls, that's all it takes to be a Metal Gear Solid animal guy these days. It seems like the bar is low.
Akiba's been knocked out.
Hello. The music was so dramatic. Oh, okay, that's the trigger. Alright, it must be after this cutscene. I remember a cutscene that was very, very funny. It's like 5-6 minutes long, and then you get control of the game, and you walk about 5 feet into another hallway, and then another 5 to 6 minute cutscene plays. It was very funny.
Seriously, Akiba, what the hell?
Oh, that's... I absolutely remember that elevator being a cutscene trigger. Is there anywhere to go in here? What am I... How are you supposed to play this section? Are you supposed to play it like Gears of War? What's the... How large is the possibility space supposed to be here? Stop and pop. Okay, this is gonna be the funny cutscene transition. There was a 3-minute wave of identical bad guys, and not a lot of different ways it looked like you could deal with them, but that counts as gameplay. I don't think we get gameplay between this cutscene and the next one. It begs some very interesting questions about when in a video game is it better or worse to have your character move through the space in the cutscene or in the gameplay. So no, we're just going to turn around and go the complete opposite way and see if there's anything neat that'll happen. Or what happens if we send in the Mark II first. Also, yeah, I'm not seeing where you would find an alternate angle. You know, in Metal Gear Solid 3, when the Ocelots are closing in on you in your bedroom with Eva, you can get out from under, you can go through the door that they came through. That's two! That's 2 exits! There's only 1 exit, and it's this door here. I was wondering what I was missing, but I don't know if I was missing. You just use that doorway and these countertops to cover shoot the bad guys for the 2 to 3 minutes it takes. If there are any ways to do that non-lethally or not, I guess we'll find out in the next run. I don't think this thing can jump. Whee! That was the gameplay. Right. In that case, it felt kind of redundant. How much... What are we accomplishing by transitioning like that? There's kind of sort of a mood change. It's funny. I feel like there definitely is a sense of humor that Kojima has about the length of these cutscenes, but there's something off about this one compared to the others. think I played this game non-legally. You let others do the work. I imagine that the tranquilizer also pretty much gets you through the whole game, too, just as it would have in MGS3. But here, where it seems like there's a lot more combat going on, you're almost going to be more dependent on the tranquilizer, I bet.
The nanomachine network inside each unit member's body lets us share each other's senses. They can see what I see. And it helps control pain.
Is that part of the system, too?
With SOP, my team can literally operate as one. Well, except for a certain someone who's not much of a team player. So, what do you think? Is your age of heroes finally over?
You guys getting your butt? What is a butter lamb? Oh, look at him go. No, he hasn't. Yo, Eddie, buddy.
Your body. Are you gonna be alright?
You're so sweet. You're just so sweet. You're just such a sweet baby boy. You're just so sweet and so cute and wonderful.
Liquid's camp is up ahead. I'll mark it on your map.
Thanks.
How many... Do you think video game voice actors get paid like some kind of bonus whenever they have to say, I'll mark it on your map?
Akiba!
Or do you think that they, like, hear the words, I'll mark it on your map, in their sleep when they try to go to bed at night?
I'm sorry, Commander.
Be careful, Snake.
I know where Liquid is.
Yeah, I'm confirming the location. It's to the north of where you are.
That's right, we still have the camp to sneak through.
I wonder how much of that
Eddie. Eddie.
Through extended training and
Hey.
without even working for them. Seems once you're under the system's control, you don't
Ah.
at all. It even beats that VR
Yeah.
a few years back.
Yeah. The growing need for PMCs has led to the creation of a more reliable, cost-effective...
The growing need for poop. For pee and poop.
The child soldier phenomenon.
The child soldier phenomenon.
Do anything to counteract post-traumatic stress disorder?
Good question. They might provide a degree of psychological stability.
You'd think so. That geek kid, Akiba, he was really starting to lose it.
And technologically, the system should be able to optimize each soldier's personality traits.
And that big guy, he didn't seem to be feeling any pain at all.
Augmenting the soldier's existing experience and psychological fortitude.
But a soldier's gotta have more than that.
Times have changed.
Snake is so mad.
Just like Meryl. PMC camp. Based on what Meryl told us, Liquid should be there.
Okay, if we make it to the camp and watch the really long cutscene, I'll call it there. I'm not gonna keep going into Act 2.
Time to head for the surface.
And we will be continuing on with Peace Walker next week. because that game came out between Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Oh yeah, look at these frame rate jumps. When you turn on night vision mode, it gets real high. This doesn't really feel like a stealth game right now. It feels like Freedom Fighters or Gears of War or something like that. Does the militia get this tank every time?
Help me out here!
Jesus. This is just like a call. I hate making the comparison because it's a negative gamer thing to do, to compare everything to Call of Duty, but there's a Call of Duty sort of dependency on unlimited spawning soldiers that stop spawning when you reach a certain invisible script trigger in the war streets. That is remarkable here. That is worth remarking. It is remarkable. I am remarking about it. I'm remarking on it. Therefore, remarkable. That's wild and crazy. It's not usually associated with games and levels that are said to have good game design and or level design. Because it's not really using the elements of the system in a dynamic or clever way. It just kind of brute forces the basic combat of the basic enemy at you, and pointing and clicking those problems away is less interesting than something that it feels more like a puzzle. We did it! Yay! We saved the streets. So normal mode, yeah, I don't know if normal mode's got it. I don't know what I did in the hard mode. I definitely felt like, even though the solution to some of those puzzles still seemed weirdly straightforward, it never felt comical. Maybe because it's ultimately what got me killed and ended the run. But it didn't feel like I was comically shooting a Rambo amount of bad guys. Wait, are we? Is this where I'm supposed to be? So, are we gonna get out the wire cutters or just stand there? I guess they're going with Plan B.
Oh, you again.
Oh, I shouldn't forget to lie on my belly for a while and heal. Looks like I need to lie down and heal for a while. There might be an alternate route around here, and I should be thinking about that while healing my health. The tank didn't break through, so you have to take a ladder up. There's a ladder. Is that the route? Aha! A ladder! Thank you. Well, Snake cannot climb that chin-high wall. What in the world was I asking of him? Okay, this is the other side of the streets. Cutscene. We still have a camp. I distinctly remember sneaking through a camp. So which one is this one again? I think this one's Crying Wolf. Because they're emotions and animals. You know, like... the emotions from Metal Gear Solid 3 and the animals from Metal Gear Solid 1. And I guess... MGS2 gets forgotten about when it came to these boss designs and their naming scheme. But boy oh boy, do these... There's a lot to unpack when it comes to the Beauty and the Beast unit. Oh, she's making the flashback noises. Oh, L1, L1, oh god. Oh, it's 60 frames per second here. There's a lot to unpack, yeah. The camera angles, the sound effects, the spooky ghost stories that Drebin tells you on the telephone at night under the covers. Snake is really, really sneaky for them to not notice him. So I guess Screaming Mantis doesn't get a voice line. Wait, Screaming? Okay, there's Raging Raven, Crying Wolf, Screaming Mantis. Was there another one? There's got to be more than 3, right? Because you don't fight a boss here. And when you go to South America, you fight Laughing Octopus, right. I might have been forgetting Laughing Octopus. Might as well sell their guns and ammo. The combination of the commercial and the selling of the guns and the ammo on the ground from the slaughtered militia is striking. Oh, this is the first time I've been tempted to tranquilize some guys. Are we playing stealth game again? I think we are. Yeah, the stealth game loadout.
Hey. Wake up. The enemy.
Oh, come on. try to have a little fun, and it's just never enough. Also, making my approach. Who is making my approach? I need smoke grenades or stun grenades or something. The stealth game loadout did not work out for me after all. Oh, that'll do. I should be healing while waiting. Okay, cool. I can still preview around the corner.
Who did this to you?
Who did this to you? Oh my gosh.
Who's that?
Who put this drum here?
HQ, do you read? This is HQ. We've got a man down.
We've got a hostile.
What happened?
Oh. Nope. Ah.
Hold your fire.
So much for stealth. Is 25 seconds enough time to grab him? No, not really. Well, this is probably a bad place to be anyway, too.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Yeah, that's right. Call your boss. Tell him everything's fine. Oh, there's still a guy. Oh, right. This is the camp.
We're under attack. We're under
Why would I want to buy... Oh, because it's gonna degrade. Oh, I think this would make the game so easy. Oh, yes. Yes, it will. Wow. We will never have to use any other weapon ever again. Look at this ridiculous thing! That thing's enormous. What are the downsides? What are the downsides to making the game this easy?
You hit?
Oh, buddy, you have no idea. Did reloading take him a little longer? Ah, here's a guy.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Maybe he's a guy who woke up? I think it's pretty wild that the dart goes through their helmets cleaner than metal bullets do. Yeah, that's cute. That's real cute.
What? Something just...
There we go. That's Act 1, and that's where I will call the stream here. After the cutscene, that is, when we get the question if we want to continue with another act. I recommend playing like an act a day, not continuing your run through Metal Gear Solid 4 contiguous. There's like a sort of recap thing going on, almost like a TV show, which is weird because every episode is 3 hours. In any case, sitting down for a 3-hour gaming session that goes the length of the chapter and then putting it down before starting another one makes a lot more sense. I think hard mode also definitely makes a lot more sense. There were a suspicious amount of guys that I killed for them to be this calm about it right now. Oh, we better L1. We have no other controls, though, unfortunately. I remember last time I was L1ing, it was letting me move the stick around. So, this sounds like Metal Gear Solid 1 music, right? When there's violins or string instruments of some kind as Snake is sneaking around, you know how it goes, wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
I knew it. Snake, you're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
That's the mission. Are you going to stop me?
My mission is to inspect the PMCs. I'm not in a position to take action. All I can do is stand by and watch.
Oh yeah, Liquid's about to have fun.
I'm a peacekeeper.
I think we get the brother line in this cutscene. What a mustache. What an amazing stash. Uh-oh, he made the Metal Gears moo.
What?
I think Liquid does see him. I think the implication behind all Metal Gear game cutscenes is that the main characters of the story have better sight lines than the guards. Like, the stunted sightlines of the guards is a rule that I think is still in effect even when the cutscenes are playing. Oh, right, he's turning on the nano machines. That's what is happening. He's flipping the crazy switch like in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Oh god, I need water. I'll be right back. The cutscene's gonna play for another 5 to 7 minutes. I remember this one. I don't think I remember this being one of the bad ones. Wait, no, that's right. This is one of the bad ones if you do watch the whole transition from Act 1 to Act 2. If you take a break, I don't think it's that bad. Like it's something like 10 minutes ending Act 1 and then 15 beginning Act 2, but that just feels ridiculous to sit through all as in one go rather than at the beginning and end of a day. Ew, gross. I'll be right back.
Commander!
I never thought it would be so easy. But these results... refreshing. Don't you think? It's been too long. Liquid. Rejoice! We're not copies of our father, after all. Free of the shackles of fate. Snake. We are free.
Did I miss anything?
Watch as I surpass my own origin.
Ugh. Oh, flashback. I got a flashback. No, I missed brother like 5 times. God damn it. That's the most disappointing result of the run.
Snake.
Hey.
Be a prisoner to fate. Then go. Fulfill your destiny.
So she's been holding on to that line for like, what, 7, 8 years? It's just been in the back of her mind. And now that she's seeing him writhing on the ground in pain, she finally gets the chance to deliver it after all these years. Brother! We're gonna have another suspiciously quiet Kojima helicopter. Helicopters are also suspiciously reliable in this... Just like in video games and fiction in general, come to think of it. I know that I missed like half the cutscene, but it seems pretty silly and stupid. Oh, right. He gets the injection from Drebin. And that has the go crazy nano machines in them.
Snake! Grab on.
I'm also surprised that the PMCs aren't, like, running scared on sight. I would imagine that at this point they would have Snake's, like, silhouette and outfit, his general description, sent out throughout the unit on an APB. But anyways, let's see how bad this went. No continues? Oh, right, because I'm yet loading up the previous game where that was still the case. But we're not continuing this one. We died in front of the hotel. We didn't make it in the hotel. We got caught off guard by a never-ending stream of bad guys that we started getting cocky about fighting, but at one point got caught off guard with our rations not equipped while taking a heavy load of damage. I do want to say though that it's kind of bullshit that they spawn infinitely until you figure out what thing you want. The game designer wants you to do to make them not spawn infinitely. It's like something about that feels bad, and maybe someday I'll figure out how to put greater pressure, greater verbalization abilities into talking about it. I think we're gonna get a prompt asking whether or not we want to continue to the next act, and I want to pick no. 31 alerts, 107 kills. Wow, 7 recovery items doesn't seem nearly as bad as those previous numbers. Flashbacks watched. Oh, you get Drebin points for those? Not that they even matter. I never remember worrying about the Drebin point system. Or like having a way to really understand it. How are the guns getting... How did they turn from guns lying on the ground into Drebin points in your Drebin account? Is it just supposed to be funny as part of the, like, RoboCop satire going on? Okay, now here I think we would have gotten a prompt to install the next act or go to bed for the night. But I think we're just gonna be expected to continue on. That was quite a fade to black. Okay, mission briefing. We totally need to stop. You can also view this mission briefing from the main menu. No, we don't. We need to stop. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller with the PlayStation 3, and it's impossible to tell it to stop right now. Oh. What I meant to say was it's impossible to press the PlayStation button right now and get feedback and have it register in the system, which means that I'm gonna have to turn it off by flipping the actual button on the console itself. But you know what? That's fine. We still made it through this. Not a full 4 hours, but 3.5. It's the more plot holes covered up by the phantom pain. We're gonna do Peace Walker next week. And we're going to try to give Peace Walker on normal difficulty a good, clean, honest try. I think the hard mode stuff might have been too overambitious, but it did make it interesting. Thing is, if Peace Walker is not interesting, maybe I should just continue to suffer through it and try to figure out what's supposed to be interesting maybe later on, hours into the game, instead of tens of minutes into the game. Yeah, because these streams are supposed to go about 3 to 4 hours. Okay, Peace Walker, we're going to give a go on normal difficulty. The hard difficulty for MGS4 might have been a mistake, because there's a chance I could have made a mistake 2 or 3 hours in that would have felt like a more satisfying way to end it. That wasn't that unsatisfying, though. There was some, like... There were a lot of really cool fights on the way to the one that eventually I got killed with in a kind of disappointing way. Mostly because I didn't have my rations equipped. I gotta remember to keep the healing items equipped. Okay, well, that wraps up a miraculously, oh boy, I tell you, the amount of very, very important people that I had to pull to get Metal Gear Tuesday set up, the amount of dick I had to suck to get Metal Gear Tuesday set up instead of Metal Gear Monday, that deserves a whole Metal Gear cocksucking Sunday of its own.